Christian Wood has been putting up big-time numbers since the All-Star break for Detroit, seemingly out of nowhere. He's played in 62 games this season with the Pistons, which is more than he's played in all 4 of his previous seasons combined. So where exactly did this athletic 24-year-old big man come from, and how did he end up finding success in Detroit? For Wood, it's been all about opportunity, which he sorely lacked throughout his basketball career. He would fly under the radar throughout high school until verbally committing to UNLV for 2013. As a freshman, Wood was firmly placed as a backup behind then 2-time Mountain West Defensive Player of the Year Khem Birch, who is now a backup big in Orlando. Birch would later declare for the 2014 draft, making way for Christian Wood in UNLV's starting 5, where he would average 16 points, 10 rebounds, and 3 blocks per game as a sophomore. Fans often questioned Wood's energy on the court at times, but it was clear he had talent. Wood's draft stock did not mirror his college reputation, however, as in the month leading up to the 2015 draft, Wood saw his draft projection fall from late first round to the mid-second round. And to the shock of many draft analysts, Christian Wood did not hear his name called at all that night as he went undrafted. Later that summer, Wood was invited to the 76ers training camp where he would make the final roster on an unguaranteed contract. This was the team that went 10-72 in the 2015-16 season and were already committed to the development of Jahlil Okafor, Nerlens Noel, and Joel Embiid. Because of this, Wood hardly saw the floor this season and was waived in January 2016 after playing just 8 minutes per game in 17 contests. He would then play the remainder of the year for the 87ers of the D-League, where he would average 17 points and 9 rebounds per game on 61% shooting from 2 and 25% from 3. His play earned him a non-guaranteed minimum deal with the Hornets in the summer of 2016, where he would only appear in 13 games as they had an already established frontcourt rotation of Frank Kaminsky, Cody Zeller, Marvin Williams, and Spencer Hawes. This forced Wood to spend most of the season in the D-League with the Greensboro Swarm, where he averaged 20 points, 10 rebounds, and 2.5 blocks per game on 57% shooting from 2 and 24% from 3. Wood's second season was declined by the Hornets in the summer of 2017, so he was forced to spend the entire 2017-18 season back with the 87ers of the now G League. In those 45 games played with the 87ers, Wood improved yet again with 23 points, 10 rebounds, and 2 blocks per game on 61% shooting from 2 and 32% from 3. In the summer of 2018, Wood earned himself another non-guaranteed 2-year minimum contract in the NBA, this time from Milwaukee. But as his bad luck continued, Wood appeared in only 4 minutes per contest in just 13 games for Milwaukee that season before being waived yet again. For the final time, Christian Wood returned to the G League, asserting his dominance with 29.3 points per game, second in the league, 14 rebounds per game, third in the league, and 2.1 blocks per game, ninth in the league. This final stint of G League dominance from Christian Wood earned him a spot with the Pelicans as they claimed him off waivers for the final 8 games of the 2018-19 season. At this point, New Orleans had officially shut down a disgruntled Anthony Davis to preserve his health so he could be traded in the offseason. Finally, for the first time in his basketball career since high school, which was 6 years ago at this point, Christian Wood was going to receive real playing time as an offensive focal point, even if only for 8 games. Christian Wood had just arrived with the team, so his first game was a wash, as he hardly played. But for the final 7 games, Wood received 26 minutes per game and would put up 18 points, 9 rebounds, and 1.5 blocks per game on 53% shooting. Despite his play, however, Wood was waived for the 4th time in 4 years during the summer of 2019. This roller coaster would keep moving, however, as he was immediately claimed off waivers by Detroit just 2 days later. At this point, it was Wood's 5th year since going undrafted in 2015. He had been waived 4 times, had 4 different stints in the G League, and was now playing for his 5th NBA team at just the age of 24 with 2020 unrestricted free agency looming. This could very well have been Christian Wood's last shot in the NBA. Coming into the 2019-20 season, Christian Wood was expected to be a serviceable rotation player for Detroit. He received 18 minutes per game off the bench from October to February, playing in 48 games in that stretch and averaging a healthy 10 points and 5 rebounds per game on 57% shooting and 37% from 3. Despite the threes coming from a low volume of 1.7 attempts per game, this was a huge step in the right direction for Wood's transition into becoming a successful modern-day big. Finally, he got the biggest break of his career when Detroit traded away Andre Drummond to the Cavs for scraps. This surged Wood into Detroit's starting 5, where he's averaged 23 points and 10 rebounds on 56% shooting and 40% from 3 and 34 minutes per game since the trade deadline. Obviously, this stretch has been cut short due to the coronavirus pandemic, but with Wood leading Detroit's offense during this stretch, it's likely that he has cemented his place in the NBA for years to come. It'd be shocking to not see him get a 3 to 4 year deal worth $40 to $45 million this summer. Teams in need of young talent such as the Pistons, Hornets, Knicks, Cavs, Wizards are sure to keep close tabs on Wood during free agency. In one of the best feel-good stories of the year, Christian Wood has officially welcomed himself to the NBA scene.